Hey friends, Sarah here, just wanting to encourage you to be you because there's just one you. And today I was encouraged by a guest speaker at our church today, Pete Wilson. He's out of Nashville, funny enough, since that's where we're headed. He is someone who's very good at what he does, and he put together a talk today on perception and how perception becomes our reality. So we really need to be careful what it is that we're thinking, because perception isn't always true. It's what we make up in our mind, right? And so I just encourage you to be careful what you're weaving in your mind, what thoughts you're focused on, because it's very possible you could be off, especially as it relates to relationships with others, right? If we assume anything about anyone instead of just making sure, seeking validation, clarification, all of that, our perception in our own minds becomes our reality, and we respond not to truth necessarily, but rather our reality that we've created out of perception based on assumption, right? We all know what happens when we assume things. It never is good. I think it's okay to assume the best, like assume better than otherwise, but I still think that can be dangerous too, right? Because we can create an expectation around that as well, where they're just not equipped to measure up to that, right? They're not equipped to live up to those expectations they're not even aware of. So we just really have to be careful with our perception. It's not honest. It's not honest, and we have to make sure that we keep communication open, that we keep our perception clear, and that if we do have perception, it's created out of the truth and not out of something that we create in our own mind. So I just encourage you to be careful with that. It's just a simple, sweet little encouragement today, and I really hope and challenge you to consider that, because it can be a dangerous thing. And after you are affected by it once, it becomes kind of a domino effect. And so I just want to protect you from that. So remember how dangerous our thoughts can be. Remember how powerful our minds are. And so with that, careful what you're perceiving. Make sure you're seeking after truth. And I'll hope to hear all about your experience in that. Take care.